Have you ever spent hours creating an organizing system and it actually worked? Maybe for a week, maybe for a month, maybe even for a few years. Then one day, you just stopped using it. At first, you tell yourself, I just need to get back on track. Or maybe you're just bad at staying organized. But what if none of that is true? What if your organizing system didn't stop working because of you? What if it stopped helping because it's reached the end of its life? Today, I'm sharing 9 reasons why your ADHD systems slowly stop working. And more importantly, how to know when it's time to adjust them instead of blaming yourself. Good organizing systems don't last forever, they evolve. ADHD reason number one is your life changed, but your system didn't. One of the biggest reasons that organizing systems stop helping has nothing to do with organization. Your life changed. Maybe you started working from home, maybe your kids got older, maybe you started ADHD medication, or maybe your schedule changed, or maybe you're just in a different season of your life. But your organized system is still trying to solve last year's problems. Think about it like buying shoes. If they don't fit 5 years later, you don't blame your feet. Organizing systems are the same way. They're supposed to change. And here's an example. You decided, I want to have a healthier diet. You go to the grocery store, buy all the healthy food, which is generally on the outside of the grocery store. And the thing about it is that you have your fruits and your vegetables, all the things that are going to be good for your body and not all the processed food. Now, the fruits, the vegetables, and things like that do go bad a lot quicker than the processed food. So now you're going to the grocery store more, you have a different grocery list, and that's a major change in your life. And now you got to organize your life different. And that means if you have a specific organizing system in place, that is going to have to change because you have made a major change in your life. And remember, good organizing systems don't last forever, they evolve. ADHD reason number two, your brain stops seeing it. Have you ever noticed a reminder works great until one day you just stop seeing it? Now that's completely normal. Your brain gets used to familiar things. Your labels disappear, your checklist becomes wallpaper, your reminder blends into the background. But that doesn't mean your brain is broken. That means your brain has adapted. And sometimes all you need to do is move the basket, change the label, switch colors, rotate the locations. These tiny changes make your brain notice the system all over again. And here's a quick example. On my refrigerator, I have one of those magnetic dry erase boards. I write important stuff on that dry erase board. In this case, I've written that I have a doctor's appointment on there that I must get to tomorrow, and I've even written the time on there. But as you see, I come into the kitchen, I open the freezer, and I look in there, don't even notice. I open my refrigerator, don't even notice that it's there as well. I get whatever I want to out of the refrigerator, and I take that to wherever I'm going to eat that thing. I've not noticed that dry erase board or anything on that dry erase board at that time. And the reason is it's been on my refrigerator so long, I've just got used to it and kind of blends into the background. I don't even notice it. If you're enjoying the content and getting value out of the content, then subscribe to the channel and like the video. ADHD reason number three, your system has way too much friction. Every extra step costs mental energy. One step, easy. 5 steps, your brain starts negotiating. And eventually, you stop using it. One of my favorite questions is, what's the smallest version of this system? Could you remove the lid? Could you remove the drawer? Leave it visible? Move it closer? The easiest system usually wins, and it's not because you're lazy. It's because your brain follows the path of least resistance. And here's an example. I've got a container here. I've got stuff inside the container. I have to go open the lid up, take the lid off, set it to the side, get the stuff out of the container. And then if I want to put the stuff back into the container at a later time, I have to go put the stuff back into the container and put the lid back on it. As opposed to if I have a container with no lid, easy to put stuff in there, easy to take stuff out, much quicker. ADHD reason number four, your house is teaching you different habits. Your home teaches you habits whether you realize it or not. If your keys are always ending up on the counter in the same spot, your home is telling you something. If your coat always ends up on the chair, then that's valuable information. Instead of asking, where should this go? Ask, where does this already go? Then build your system there. Sometimes your house has already figured out the solution. But the thing is, you just haven't listened yet. So what this means is your home gives you clues every day. And you can see right here, I've thrown my shoes into a pile. Now you can also see where I take a shoe rack, put it there, they're more organized. And I've put it there because I throw my shoes there all the time. And another example is I leave my mail on the counter all the time in the same place. So what I do, I take a tray and put it into that place. That way I can put my mail into the tray and it's more organized. ADHD reason number five, You just outgrew the system. Believe it or not, success can actually break your organizing system. Maybe your donation basket worked until it became too small. Your coffee station grew, your craft supplies doubled, your paperwork expanded. Your system didn't fail, it succeeded. It just needs an upgrade. So sometimes throwing everything away is not the answer. It's make the system bigger. And this means your system might just be too successful. For example, you see right here, I have a donation bin with all the stuff in there that I'm ready to donate. But that bin starts to just overflow because I have way too much stuff in there. It's too small. So I get a bigger container. I put all the donation stuff into that bigger container. It's much easier to make sure I can put stuff in there and take stuff out and actually take it to wherever I need to donate it as well. ADHD reason number 6, you're solving yesterday's problem. Here's a question I ask myself every few months. What problem is this system solving? And that's because we keep maintaining these systems that solved the problem years ago. And meanwhile, our current struggles aren't being supported. Every organizing system should have a job. If it no longer has one, it might be time to let it go. And you can see here, I have a planner on the counter and I just don't use that planner anymore. I pass by it, I don't even hardly look at it. When I do open it, nothing is filled out in the planner for any day or any month at all. And basically, it's just not working for me anymore. Now, what I've done instead, I've taken everything I put in that planner and just used the actual calendar on my phone to put all my appointments and everything. So the planner is just not useful to me anymore. And another example is I do have my old pill organizer I used to have and use all the time. But the compartments, they actually come out of the pill organizer. I used to lose this little compartment thing just anywhere in my home. So I then decided I was going to get a new one, and I got this round one here. Everything in this pill organizer has these round compartments in it. Now, think about it is because it's round, it's a bigger size. I don't lose it as much. And because the case is a lot bigger in size as well, it's much easier for me to find. ADHD reason number 7, you built your system for your best days. This might be one of the biggest mistakes that we make. We build our systems for our motivated selves, the version of us that has energy, that wants to organize. But the thing is, this is not the version that actually needs help. Ask yourself this, would I still use this system if I'm exhausted? And if the answer is no, the system needs to become easier. Not because you're lazy, it's because your hardest days deserve the best systems. And that's what good systems do. They work even when you don't feel like working. And you can see right here, I'm clean. I have a lot of energy. I'm doing everything, wiping down counters, making sure everything's good. I'm motivated to do my cleaning. You can also see me here on the couch, just not motivated at all, really bored, really tired, not want to do anything. A good example of my best days and also my hardest days. ADHD reason number 8, you forgot your system needs maintenance. Here is something nobody told me for years. Your organizing systems need maintenance too. Not just the house, the systems. And that's because labels wear out, containers crack, hooks loosen, drawers just become overfilled. Just because a system worked once doesn't mean it will continue to work forever without some kind of attention. So here's what you want to do. Every few months, walk around your home and ask the question, what's actually becoming annoying? That tiny annoyance is usually the first warning sign. And so what you want to do, fix it while it's small. And here's an example. I have my shaker cup. I want to put it away. I have just forgotten where it goes. I look in the drawer, I look in the cabinet, I look all over my kitchen and try to figure out where it goes. I don't see a place to put it. So eventually I just give up and put it on the counter, and I'll just have to come back and try to figure out again later. And here's the reason. I used to have a system to know where the shaker cup goes, but throughout all the time, I've gotten more stuff and filled up my cabinets and drawers more, and now I don't have a place to put this. ADHD reason number 9, you thought the goal was perfection. This is one of the biggest mind shifts I've ever had. I used to think a good organizing system meant my house looked organized all the time. And now I know better. A good organizing system doesn't eliminate the mess. It makes recovery easier. That is the goal. Can you reset in 5 minutes? Can you find what you need? Can you recover after a difficult week? If the answer is yes, your system is working even if your house doesn't look perfect. Because good organizing systems don't last forever, they evolve. And here's a good example. I have a reset basket. A reset basket is a basket you use to reset your room. You take all the stuff that's out of place in your room, you put it into this basket, and then you actually come back later and put that stuff that's in that basket in the right place in your home. And you can see I use the basket multiple times. That's multiple times that I've taken stuff that doesn't belong in the place where it was and put it into this basket. And then I've actually been able to reset the place that doesn't have all this stuff in it that's not supposed to be there. If you have ever felt guilty when your organizing system stopped working, I hope that you think differently about it now. Instead of asking what's wrong with me, ask what's changed. Maybe your life changed. Maybe your routine changed. Maybe your brain just stopped noticing it. Maybe the system just needs a small adjustment. Remember, you don't have to rebuild your entire home when something stops working. Sometimes moving one basket, one hook, or one container is enough to get everything working again. Because organizing isn't something you finish, it's something that you adjust. And that's especially true when you have ADHD. And now that you know about all of this, you may want to know how to get started with ADHD organization. I do have a playlist that actually goes over all sorts of different systems that help you organize your home. When it comes up, just click that playlist, click the box. It will take you there and you can find the systems that work best for you.